Nobody is talking about the changes Tesla have made to the standard range Tesla Model Y that's being built at the factory in China. But they should be, because some interesting changes have been made to this vehicle that if you're going to buy this car, you need to know about. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to everyone else. A big shout out to our Patreon supporters. I really sincerely appreciate what you do. It really makes this channel possible. It wouldn't be possible without you. So thank you for what you do. I'll put a link in the description below to our Patreon account. And I just want to say a big shout out to those of you who have jumped on and supported us on Patreon over the last week. Great to have you here. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. Even the little amount, to you it's a little amount, but to us it's a big amount. It makes a big difference. It makes this channel possible. Makes it so we can make 5-6 videos per day letting you know what's going on in the electric space, so you don't have to read it. If you want, you can listen to these videos on your way to work. You can watch them if you want at home, but it just gives you that option. It's like having a podcast that you can either watch or listen to. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed the soothing sounds of my voice. But to get serious, 2022 Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive model has been updated in China. As you know, many countries around the world get that vehicle from China. So it doesn't this video is not just relevant for the Chinese, it's relevant for people soon to get the car, which will be Australia, many countries in Europe, potentially South Africa. There's quite a number of countries that will be getting this vehicle. Tesla has revealed the Model Y SUV for 2022 with new features and a price increase. But the 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 miles per hour time has been changed. It's now slower. I honestly think this was a very smart move. In this standard range variant, I really don't think anyone's buying this car because it's lightning fast. Don't get me wrong, it's a fast car. You don't want a slow EV. Some of the EVs out there right now, they're super slow, and I just think, what? Come on, you don't have to make it that slow. But even now that it's been slowed down a fair bit, it's still well and truly fast enough car. But what that has meant is by neutering the performance, Tesla are giving it more range. Now, I think probably 99% of the people that buy this vehicle would prefer that trade-off. I would. Let me know if you would in the comment section below. Would you take 10% less power to get 10% more range? I think it makes sense, but let me know what you think in the comments. The entry-level rear-wheel drive Tesla Model Y has had its performance slashed in China as part of the update, but that, of course, will give it more range. Unfortunately, we still don't know when this vehicle is going to be coming to Australia. So now, I'm sorry to all my international viewers. To you Aussies, we don't know when it's coming. But I think it's coming pretty soon based on what I'm seeing out of China, based on the fact that they've massively sped up development of the factory in China in order to be capable of producing a lot more vehicles. And obviously this year, they're significantly increasing. Apparently by the end of 2022, Tesla is aiming to be able to be at a run rate of 1 million vehicles coming out of this one factory. That would make it by far the most productive factory on the face of the planet when it comes to the automotive industry. That's insane. Mirroring updates to the Tesla Model 3 sedan late last year, the base Model Y, now known simply as the Model Y, replacing Tesla's standard range badge, now claims a 0 to 100 or 0 to 62 mile per hour acceleration time of 6.9 seconds. That's down 1.5 seconds from the outgoing model's 5.4 second claim. I mean, if you want the performance version, just buy the performance version. It's way faster than this, but I'm going to say probably 90% of people would prefer this. The Model 3 also had its performance reduced late last year, but its 0 to 100 time only rose by half a second from 5.6 to 6.1 seconds. And it was accompanied by a larger 62 kilowatt hour battery capable of 491 kilometers of range, up from 448 kilometers. Tesla says the range of this new standard Model Y it'll be 545 kilometers for the entry level model. That's up from the 525 kilometer NEDC figure previously claimed. So it's allowed them to increase the range by about 5%. Some automotive outlets are saying this change in numbers is only due to the fact that Tesla's changing the way they report the range. It's not. That's wrong. Sorry, Drive.com and whoever else is reporting this, that's wrong. Tesla has made the battery packs bigger. That's why the range is longer. And also neutering the power. That's also made the range longer as well. If you want to buy the long range variant, that now comes with a 660 kilometer range. That's on the NEDC range, by the way, not the EPA. And it's 615 kilometers for the performance version on the NEDC as well. Prices, what are they? Good question. Rear-wheel drive model, they increased the price on January the 1st by 21,000 Chinese yen or 4,650 Australian dollars. That's around about 3,400 US dollars. That makes the price 66,500 Australian dollars, or around about 46,000 US dollars, around that ballpark. So you can see it's a little bit cheaper than in the US. Now, what do you get? You actually get some added features. One of those is it comes with double glazed rear windows, a new lithium-ion 12-volt battery rather than the old lead-acid one. That's actually a bigger upgrade than it sounds, and a more powerful AMD Ryzen infotainment processor. It's much, much, much more powerful, far better than the old processor. Makes the screen less laggy. Functions on the screen are much quicker. It's actually a big performance increase in terms of the last chip they were using. For those of you who don't know, haven't been watching this channel, these base models from Tesla, they come with LFP batteries. And the big advantage of an LFP battery is the fact you can charge them to 100%. Whereas with the other range model Teslas with the NCM batteries, you're not really advised to charge them to 100% unless you're on a road trip, then you could do it. But realistically, you don't want to do that because it will degrade your battery faster. With LFP batteries, it doesn't make any difference to battery degradation if you charge them to 100% or even discharge them to 0%. Whereas really with the other variants, you also don't want to discharge them to 0% or to 5% because that can damage the battery as well. You want to go to about 20% if you can. So in theory, LFP batteries, actually the range isn't shorter. People think it is, but if you consider that fact, it's not really shorter. That's one big benefit. Another benefit is they're much less likely to catch fire. That said, electric batteries very, very, very rarely catch fire, much less often than an actual ICE vehicle. Other advantages to LFP batteries are you can get around about 3 times as many cycles out of the battery. So it will last longer. A Tesla battery pack's really probably made to last around about 300 to 400,000 kilometers, whereas an LFP pack is probably going to give you around about 1 million kilometers. So there's that as an advantage as well. Tesla has certified 3 models for sale in China. A rear-wheel drive base model with one 255 kilowatt motor and a 62.3 kilowatt hour battery, the LFP battery. A dual motor long range with a 370 kilowatts motor. That one is the one that comes with the NCM chemistry battery, and it also comes with all-wheel drive. And then you've got the flagship performance, which has 393 kilowatt, a larger battery, which is the 82.8 kilowatt hour battery pack, which also comes in the long range model, and it comes with all-wheel drive as well. So why did Tesla raise the prices of the Model Y? Is it because of having to pay more for batteries? No. If you think that's true, then I've got a bridge to sell you. That's just silly. Tesla has locked in supply contracts for a long time. They're not going to just be affected by seasonal, monthly, ongoing changes in battery prices. It's certainly going to have effect in the next couple of years, but it won't at this point in time. LFP batteries, remember, also much, much cheaper than other battery chemistry. So Tesla's probably making a higher margin on these cars than they are on any of their models. That's what I suspect. However, the reason for the price increase is simply because they have more demand than they can meet. If you think that's wrong, and I've seen people saying this is incorrect, your brain doesn't function correctly, my friend. If you really think that Tesla's increasing the price by $3,500 US because they don't have enough demand, yeah, maybe you've got to reconsider the way your maths work. You increase prices when you have more demand than you can satisfy. When you don't have enough demand, you decrease the prices. Eventually, that will happen. Eventually, Tesla will have to decrease prices. But that's not going to happen this year. Maybe next year. This year, I highly doubt it. Thanks for watching the channel. Let me know in the comment section below if you would get a battery, an LFP battery or an NCM battery. I personally think, you know what I've been saying, you know what I would get. Let me know what you would get, and have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.